The term militia in contemporary Iraq refers to armed groups that fight on behalf of or as part of the Iraqi government, the Mahdi army and Badr organization being two of the biggest. Many predate the overthrow of Saddam Hussein, but some have emerged since, such as the Facilities Protection Service. Since the 2014 collapse of the Iraqi army in the north of Iraq in the face of the Islamic State of Iraq and the Levant, and the fatwa by the Ayatollah Ali al-Sistani calling for jihad, hashad, shaabi against ISIL, militias have become even more prominent in Iraq. Sustenance. According to Eric David, professor of Middle East politics at Rutgers University, they get some salary, they get a rifle, they get a uniform, they get the idea of belonging, protection from a group. Quote. However, he also notes that people only get sporadic incomes. It's also very dangerous. You might be fighting another militia, such as the Badr organization, or worse, the American army of the Iraqi army. Quote, it is stated that Iran is backing the militias, including through the Quds Force. The militias have also received American weapons, which were handed over to them from the Iraqi government. List of militias. Militias in Iraq as of 2014. Asaib al-Haq, Suraya Talia al-Qurasani, Kataib Syed al-Shuhada, Harakat Hizbullah al-Nujaba, Kataib Hizbullah, Suraya al-Salam, Faylaq al-Waad al-Sadiq, Munad Damat Badr, Liwar bin Yaza, Liwar Asadullah al-Ghalib, Liwar al-Yum al-Mu'ud, Suraya al-Zara, Liwar Thulfaka, Liwar Kafil Zainab, Suraya Ansar al-Aqida, Liwar al-Muntada, Badr al-Majami, al-Qaso, Liwar Abul Fadl al-Abis, Harakat al-Jihad Walbana, Suraya al-Difa al-Shaabi, Kataib Diya al-Shia, Hizbullah al-Tharun, Kataib al-Talya al-Rajali, Suraya Asira, Kataib Malik al-Ashtar, Harakat al-Abdal, Harakatul Iraq al-Islamah, Kataib al-Imam Ali, Jaysh al-Mukhtar, al-Hashd al-Shaabi, Jaysh al-Mahdi, Iraqi government. Nuri al-Maliki asked political parties to dismantle the militias on 5 October 2006. He also stressed that militias are part of the government, that there is a political solution, and finally that they should dissolve themselves because force would not work. Quote, he blamed the sectarian violence on al-Qaeda in Iraq. He has also condemned Saddam Hussein loyalists. Lindsey Graham has said, you are not going to have a political solution with this much violence. Quote, this has led to growing concerns about al-Maliki's unwillingness to eliminate Shia militias. The Mahdi army, a group linked to Iraqi Shiite cleric Muqtada al-Sadr, is held responsible for execution-style killings of 11 Iraqi troops in August 2006. Some U.S. officials posit that the militias are a more serious threat to Iraq's stability than the Sunni insurgency. Additionally, U.S.-led coalition troops have been told hands off Sadr city because Maliki is dependent upon Sadr, the Mahdi army. Quote, however, in late January, Maliki reversed his decision. SCIRI refused to acknowledge own militia, the Badr organization, views, support, due to the collapse of some segments of the Iraqi army under the Daesh offensive. The activity of the militias fighting the Islamic State is largely supported by the Shia majority in the country, and many among the Sunni minority. Criticism according to former U.S. Ambassador to Iraq Zalmay Khalilzad, the existence of private militias has loomed as a persistent problem. Brett H. McGurk director for Iraq for the National Security Council, has stated, "The Iraqi constitution makes clear that militias are illegal, and the new government platform pledges to demobilize militias as one of its principal goals." Private militias purport to enforce religious law through illegal courts. U.S. Senator Dennis Falcone has said, sectarian violence between Shiites and Sunnis is being fueled by the private militias, is now the biggest threat to stability. Moreover, U.S. Senator John Warner has urged the White House to prod Nouri al-Maliki to empower the Iraqi army to subdue the militias and stated, "It is the job, not the U.S. coalition forces, to subdue and get rid of these private militias." According to Donatella Rivera, Amnesty International's senior crisis response advisor, as of late 2014, the crimes being committed by Shia militias throughout Iraq amount to war crimes. These are not one-off cases. They are systematic and widespread. Quote, "These crimes target the Sunni population, including ethnic cleansing in Sunni areas, particularly around the Baghdad belts and Diyala Governorate." American official Ali Qadari has been scathing of United States involvement with the militias, stating, "The United States is now acting as the Air Force, the Armory, and a diplomatic cover for Iraqi militias that are committing some of the worst human rights abuses on the planet. These are allies that are actually beholden to our strategic foe, the Islamic Republic of Iran, and which often resort to the same vile tactics as the Islamic State itself." According to The Economist, the militias Iran is sponsoring are in some ways the Shia mirror image of the Sunni jihadists of Islamic State.